How perfect. You just set me up. So, in looking back, how about we look forward and think about what is life going to look like in 2050? How are we going to live? How are we going to have fun? How are we going to work? How are we going to eat? Is sex going to be like? Those are all the things we have to think about. And if we're remembering, if we're looking back for what it was, and we're wanting to get a better feel for what are the possibilities, who's going to be bringing those possibilities? How are we going to be opening our minds to what that could evolve to? And when that does evolve, let's think about some of the practicalities, because that's what goes on in our mind. We're human beings. We want to know, are we going to have pets? And are they, if we're in space and we have a cat, is it going to have to pee in a bag like an astronaut does? I mean, that gives a whole new meaning to training the cat. And what happens when we think about our homes? Will we still be going through wood, metal, glass doors? Or will the doors to our homes look like this when we walk out in the morning? And what kind of possibilities will come from us living in that space? And what about our food? Got to have our food. Is it still going to grow from seeds? Is it going to go in the ground? Is it going to grow in air? Is it going to grow in water? What is our food going to look like in 2050? And will we still remember what it feels like to have a strawberry burst in our mouth across our tongues? Will we still have the same senses on our tongues? Will we still taste sweet, sour, salty, bitter? I wonder. And when we think about that, will we have obtained the ability to actually maybe breathe our nourishment and our nutrition instead of eating our nourishment and our nutrition? Will there still be seeds in things? And if we can breathe instead of eating food paste if we're in space, does that mean when I want to lose weight, all I got to do is hold my breath? And how will we have fun? Will we still be able to get on a bike and go places and act stupid and have eyeballs guiding us with light? Will we still be climbing mountains? Will there be mountains where we're at? What will it look like in 2050? Will we have red ball moments? Will we still be able to play the same way? What could play look like in 2050 as we evolve? Will this be our next scientist? And what will he be thinking, or what will she be thinking? How will we guide our next generation to think about what science will do for us? And will we still have the same type of recreation? Am I going to miss books in print? And are we still going to have beer? Please tell me we're not going to change beer. What will that look like in 2050? And what will I tell this little girl? Will I tell my granddaughter that we will still be having babies in our womb and we'll still be nourishing them at our breast? Or is that going to evolve and change as well? How quick can it change from one second to the next? Is nature going to be anything we recognize anymore? Will we still have winters? Because God knows we never have them in Houston, Texas. Or are we going to end up in an ice age? In work, being the businesswoman I am, I'm always at my computer. But is my computer now finally that supercomputer we hear about that our brain? Will my screen be my eyes and my thoughts be my keyboard? What will fuel be for us in 2050? We keep talking about we're going to come up with another solution for fuel now. Let's make a quantum leap. Let's go from gasoline to instant spontaneous over here. And as cowboy mavericks here in Texas, and that's our Chilean friend, will we still have that mindset as we go forward in future, that we will be able to do things differently with passion? And will music be the same? Or will we just close our eyes and feel the vibration move through us? Will we even still have ears? In 2050, will we have a physical body, or will we be something nebulous and gaseous like that? And if we are, how do we have an orgasm in that state? 2050, what is it going to bring us? Are we going to be on a planet where it's just a quiet rock and a smooth stick, and the planet's waiting to start us in life all over again? One of the things that I do remember is this man, my father, hunting with him in the deer blind in early mornings, as he taught me so much about my ancestry as a Native American, and that we were a small piece of that circle of life. What piece are we going to be in 2050?